Alright, so for my main idea, the one that I want to do the most is this animation idea. Now last year for my FMP I wanted to do an animation, but it was a bit of a risk, it didn't really go anywhere and it was just too hard to learn. Now this year it's still a massive risk for me to do, but at the same time I've got one of my offers back from uni and it's an unconditional, so I feel like I've got that space to risk it, and even if I get just a pass for this I can still go to uni, so if I really want to do it and it's something I have wanted to do for a while, I could definitely try and do it. Now the story of it wouldn't matter too much because I'm just going to make an intro for an anime. Something I'm really interested in. I watch anime most days, to be honest. Yeah. Like I say, the story wouldn't matter, but I could make the story. I've got a little outline planned out. It'll be about a guy who's died and now he's in purgatory and he's kind of just trying to find the next world or next place he's got to go, and he makes some friends along the way. Yeah, that's sort of the rough idea of it. But yeah, for the audio, I've got some royalty-free songs that I've found. Probably going to use those. Software, After Effects, Photoshop. I'm pretty good in those. Target audience is probably going to be, it's pretty open, but like I say, probably 16 to 24 young adults are probably going to enjoy this. Not too young, no 12-year-olds or any of that rubbish. But yeah, that's basically it really for this main idea. It's going to be like an action-adventure type intro, and I've got a little clip here you can watch. This is someone's 2D animated showreel, and it's going to be the same sort of style or same effects that I'll be able to put into it. Well, I would put it full screen, but it's not available, so we'll imagine what it'd be like full screen. There we go. So what you've just seen, basically that first 30 seconds, I could pretty much do all of that, and there's a few other bits that aren't in there, like stuff I could do, like characters appearing, subtle movement, and then the text could appear, like their name or whatever. I could work into it. And then there are little bits like these bits would be just ridiculously hard. I mean, it's like a 20% chance I could do that. I mean, massive if. Well, that wouldn't matter too much because I probably wouldn't go with the 3D animation like that is, like, the whole body moving stuff. It's a bit extreme. But yeah, that's my main idea. I would like to do it the most, but it is a massive risk, and if it doesn't work, I have got a few other ideas that I'm going to work on. Now, my next one, it's a short nature film, and it basically involved me setting off and spending the night in this forest where I live. That's a picture from where it is actually. So as you can see, it's quite nice. I mean, it looks dead nice in the day, but when it gets dark, it's really, really scary, to be honest. And I've camped out there before, but last time I had a friend with me, and we actually left early because this fox appeared and it scared, so we had to just go. But I'd spend the night alone, and it's sort of like a survival type video, but nothing too crazy like Bear Grylls. I won't be doing any of that nonsense. Just more like a getting back to nature type short film, really. And, just showing how it goes, what I do, campfire, that sort of stuff. Hang on. Oh, homeless, that was me for one. Little homeless documentary I was going to do. Now this one's kind of like, it kind of came from the nature one really, because in the nature one I'm going to stay overnight in this forest, and in the homeless documentary I was thinking maybe I could do a little documentary about the homeless, go around, talk to them a bit, buy a sandwich for one, and then spend the night on the streets in town and see how that goes. I mean, that'd be a massive safety risk, but I'd probably stay on somewhere like, near Piccadilly Gardens, close to Wetherspoons probably, somewhere safe, if that's safe. But yeah, that'd be the idea, to see what it's like to be homeless on the streets of Manchester. It might be a really bad idea, I've just not realised yet, but that is it. And yeah, the target audience for this could be literally, like I say, it's pretty open, could be anyone who enjoys a good documentary on the homeless. Another thing actually that's interesting about this, normally for all my projects, what you probably noticed, is that I always use effects and I'm quite reliant on those, and it's something that I just always go to. But with this, it'd be more just about getting the right shots and being more professional with equipment and recording and different sides of my work that I can do, if you know what I mean, trying to show that off instead of just sitting on a computer and putting effects onto stuff, That'd be good to show that side of me. Yeah, that's it. Any questions?
For your nature short film or documentary.
Yeah.
What are the locations that you're going to film?
Oh, location actually. There's where I live. It's literally about 20 feet from my doorstep. It's just this giant open forest area, and there's loads of giant fields, and it's pretty big. You can find a nice quiet spot there. So it's just going to be literally just there. Just see how it goes.
So with
Yeah.
How much animation have you done in the past, and how confident are you that you're going to be able to make it to a good standard? Because you don't really just want to get cast.
No, I don't want to get it. I'd be happy to risk it for something that I really want. I'd love to give it a good go, but obviously I'll get better than a pass. But in past animations, I've only done really little stuff. But with this, it wouldn't be so much animation, but like using effects in After Effects like the pin tool, because you can like animate those and like get the hair to move. And I've watched tutorials, and I'm confident I could get something that looks good, but it wouldn't be anything amazing. Like.
So how far along the line do you think that doesn't work? Are you going to change it?
Probably about 4 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to give myself now like about 4 weeks, and if I can't get something that I think is going to be good enough, or if I'm.
Are you going to be working on another idea or one-sided?
Not like massively, but I'll have like things in place that if I need to stop that idea, I can come back to the other ones and work on those. Yeah.
Which one's your second choice?
I'm not sure because like it changes day to day. Like I really like the nature idea, but there's not really a story to it, and I don't want to just film myself, having a fire on my own. I mean, it might be a bit rubbish, but with the homeless idea, I feel like it could be really dangerous and a bit stupid. So I don't know. Go on, Miguel.
I really like the first idea. Just let me tell you that it's something quite different that works. But let me ask you, how are you going to draw everything for a title sequence? Are you going to draw using the computer?
Good question. What I do, I've watched loads of tutorials, and what you do is you draw out your character, take it into Photoshop, and then you draw over it with lines, and you can put these different effects on, and then it looks pretty good once you get it to the good standard. And if I can't get it to that standard within like 2 weeks, I'll just scrap the idea. But Alright, go on.
Yeah, I think the homeless idea.
Yeah.
I like the first idea. Go with that. That's actually really interesting. It's like if you are indecisive and you like don't know what to do, I think you should actually go for the homeless idea. Because it's actually something I'm interested. I'd like be interested in.
Yeah.
I don't know how a person ends up homeless.
No, exactly. Yeah.
The opportunities that you have in this country, how can you actually end up homeless? And I think a lot of people will probably question that as well.
Exactly. Like I know it has been a bit done to death, the whole homeless thing, but I think if I stayed out on the streets, it'd give it a bit of a new look. But
So how would you keep yourself safe? Because walking around Piccadilly in the middle of the night is very difficult.
I'd just get like a nice doorway or something and just, get a.
Foxes even bite?
I don't even know, but I just see it as like walking about by yourself and
But yeah, I'd just get like a nice doorway and stay put. Really, that'd be.
Do you think that's going to keep you safe?
Probably not, but if I'd stay to myself and like, not be too. Yeah, but well, I'd have a GoPro. I'm gonna buy like one of those small ones and not take a DSLR. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. So.
I'm willing you could guys give up 4 weeks and get the project.
I know it's a bit daft, but
Can we take
the only reason I'd do it with the 4 weeks is if I was feeling really good about it. Within 2 weeks, if I'm having my doubts, I mean, at the moment I've got doubts, but I still feel like I want to go for it, So last year I bottled it with the whole animation thing, and I just if it's not working out and I feel like it is going to go tits up, I'll just bottle that in. But it's something to think about, isn't it? You want?
What's the animation? What's like theme of it?
Theme? It'd be like sort of like any shonen, so like an action adventure type thing. So like I've been watching. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but like I always watch Naruto in lessons, and so like the openings for that is like a massive thing, as you probably know. And I want the openings to kind of be like that, but obviously those are really good.
Why chosen to do an opening rather than just a short film?
Oh, you should. If you watch like the openings, it's a really big thing in the whole anime culture. Like it's just. Sometimes they put more money into the actual opening than they do some of the scenes in the anime. A lot of the budget goes onto the opening. So it's just a big thing. And if you can post it around online and stuff, people will watch that more instead of just a short 2-minute film with a title they don't know. Like if you put intro, like fan-made intro, they might be like, oh, because it's a big thing, the intros. But yeah, that is it. Is any other questions?
What research are you planning on carrying out next for your idea?
Oh God, I've got loads. For focus groups, questionnaires, I'll probably go up to people on the streets as well. Because last year I didn't. Well.
What and ask them what? What you trying to plan out?
I've not got that far ahead, but I mean it's not hard to get the questions and plan it out like that. It'd be stuff like, if you can watch an anime, would you rather the main character be a boy or a girl? Is there a theme you'd particularly want to see? Because I've got this idea of maybe it being like a pirate theme, with like all sorts of stuff like that. But if most people think that's a bad idea or too done in the genre, I can go somewhere else. It'll be stuff like that. All right, go on. Yeah.
would you like interview people who's done like, do you like they have like these like challenge things like to raise money for like homeless,
Mm.
like they spend one night in like town or something
Mm.
to interview a homeless person.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
So would you like try to interview people like that, see their experience?
It's funny you mentioned interviews. I was thinking I was going to go into like places like Greg's and Subway and ask what their policy is for like when they waste, when they've got food that they can't, sell. What their policy? Do they give it away or what? And like if they don't give it away, why are they not doing that? Because it's wasted food, isn't it? And then I'd obviously interview people on the streets, buy them a sandwich or something, than just any, general public people really. Yeah.
There's also people that go around giving
Yeah, I'd probably ask.
see like big buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably speak to those people as well. But yeah.
Because you could speak to those in like a few research sections and see like
How bad it actually is, yeah.
bad it is to sleep out and then make a decision after that and then
Mm.
where's the safest spot.
And how dangerous it is.
Curiosity, who prefers this homeless video? This homeless idea over the animation?
Oh, that's too. That's not bad.
I reckon it'll be more interesting to be fair.
It makes it so much
Oh,
just
the
this
I let them go.
Oh, that's good.
I prefer the animation.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the first one. In
Yeah.
terms of losing time.
I'm worried about with the first one, the losing time and also sort of wasting
Yeah, I know what you
the
mean.
last
Like,
2-3 years.
yeah, it would be a big waste, but I mean, I've already got the spot in uni now, so I'm like,
Yeah, but
I'm
that
happy.
grade goes with you for life. not
I
just
know,
for
but I
you.
won't mind if I only got a pass. Like,
Well, you would know because it's really low. A pass is like.
If they said to me, like-
Context, a pass is like getting.
I know it is really low, and it's easy to get a pass, but like I've spoke to people at uni, and like the professor said, because I like for one of the animation courses I spoke to at Salford, the guy said all you need to do is get like 112 UCAS points. It's more what you bring to the course, like
But
your
when-
body
when
of
you're-
work.
When you're sat there at 38 years old and you're.
And I'll say I've got a pass.
Form, your grades, and it says a pass, like let's not think of it as a pass. Let's think of it as an E. Would you rather have an E on there or a B?
I'd rather be able to say that I went for something that I really wanted to do, and even though it failed, I'd rather be able to say, yeah, I tried it, it failed. I went that way. with it.
Firstly, I think they'll look at the degree. that-
Exactly, it's the degree ask.
Personally, times are going to change so that this might not happen.
Yeah, I mean, I might not even do it, but it's sure like
Can I like just
I'd-
sorry. You know when I help to employ teachers, and when I sit there and look at CVs and job applications, if someone's got below a C at this level course, I'm like, whoa, what's going on there? Then we're not going to get in there.
I mean, I know that could
Even
happen.
if they've got a 2-1 at uni.
I mean, I'll probably get first class, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it is a risk, but go on, Miguel.
I was going to say, if you think about that, you have your whole life. If you think about that, you have your whole life to develop your animation
Exactly.
skills.
Yeah. Is it worth ruining?
You need-
Yes.
Yes, I'm speaking. But this time you need to have a good grade
Yeah.
because it's the grade that is going to appear in your CV, and you have your whole life to develop your other
Yeah,
passions
that's
and
a
your
good point.
animation and that things. So think about that.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
I don't know, it sounds like in this industry, like you said, 10 years from now or something like that. I think people now care less about grades and focus, like care more about talent and what you can do.
Yeah,
What you can do.
that's what I
I mean,
think.
I'm not saying you shouldn't
As
get
the
a good
old people
grade.
in the room,
I'm just
it's
saying-
not
I'm
always,
just saying
not
that,
always the case.
You know,
I think the generation's changing now, to be honest. So I go
it's
with
not-
people
it's not
with more creative, especially if it's a creative media. I think they go for the effort more than the actual grade.
Another thing,
Creativity behind it.
last year on the project, like I actually hated it. I can't even watch it. It's because it's just so bad, and like I really wanted to make the animation last year, and I ended up making something I really didn't want to make, and like towards the end, I just was phoning it in. I didn't even enjoy it, and it was just a bad end to the year. And this year, even if I fail, I'd be able to say I tried it, I went for it, but
Got nothing to do with it.
exactly.
So what's your plan then in order to convince us?
Well, I'd say within 2 weeks, unless I can make something that is, I'll show you a little bit like, unless I can make something that's that level, with a girl walking, because I've seen tutorials on something that's really similar, and I'm pretty sure, I'm confident enough that I can make that. if I can't get that or some face movement or eyes or anything, I'll just go on to a different idea.
And alongside it, you'll be working on the homelessness.
Yeah, they'll have those ideas, like things in place. Go on, Hassan.
So how many UCAS points do you need to get your course?
So the animation course at Salford, I think it was 112, and I think that was a pass.
The thing is, a pass is only 72.
Is it? Because
Yeah,
every time I check, see, people are shaking their heads now.
the thing is,
See, that's year 1 or 2, Dave says.
Can I have a look?
Because it's a level 3, it will be like 112.
As well as that, I've got a D at AS level, so that's like 20 odd points, I think. So even if I'm like a few points out, I've got a bit of backup there. And
the thing is, you might change your mind. You might want to go for a different course, you know.
I know, I keep switching, but I think I'm going to animation.
So you don't have to make it harder for yourself when you can get a distinction the easy way. You know,
Right,
there's
so
easy ways of getting a distinction.
a level, a level
I know.
3 pass, an extended pass. Oh wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. Sorry, that's on the
To be honest, if you didn't like, if you couldn't do the animation one,
Yeah,
right, and you end up doing the homeless one, you could always do it like in your own time, really. I mean,
exactly,
most
yeah.
people have equipment, so.
Exactly.
I reckon you could do it, that's
Yeah. You think?
Right,
Yeah.
so a pass is 72, a merit is 120, and a distinction is 168.
I reckon I'd get a merit doing the animation. That is if it went bad.
That's not a-
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work the same way as A levels and BTEC, so there's like, you've not got all those in between bits, so your distinction's 168, your merit's 120, and your pass is 72.
That is absolutely appalling, that.
So a pass is like getting E's, 2 E's and a D.
Wow, that's bad.
What's the distinction,
A distinction is like getting A star and 2 A's.
So, yes, so Tobias, what you need to do is, you could do get some home time.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Give
some.
yourself a little time period to, like you say, create.
Yeah,
See how long it's taking you to, and let's say your piece is going to be, what, a minute?
about a minute 30, I think it's going to be.
See how long it's taking you to create what you create,
Mm.
and how long it will take to do that,
Yeah,
and whether you've got the energies to do it.
I know. That's a good point.
And within all your problem solving stuff, that's going to have to be massive.
Oh yeah, it'll be massive.
Because
be a
it's
lot of problems.
technical issues, and also you've got to convince us,
Mm.
as you know, the producers or whatever you want to call us. It's challenging.
Mm.
It is
It
challenging.
is.
It is challenging, but it's being sensible as well.
Yeah, like I want to come away from the course like making something that I'm proud of for the end of the year. Like
Yeah.
last year, I wasn't proud of what I made. Like I don't know if I give it a go and
It's amazing, haven't it?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that is it.